Hi everybody, how's everybody doing this week? Welcome to pregnancy week 21. Oh my goodness, can you believe I am 21 weeks and 1 day pregnant today? I tell you, time is really starting to pick up. Can you guys believe that in 6 weeks I will be in my third trimester? I'll be in the home stretch. I cannot believe it. I'm just so happy. And in case for those who've been watching my video for the past few months, do you notice anything different about me as far as what extra accessory that I don't have? Well, if you don't notice, I don't have my spit cup. My spit cup has been retired. I am no longer nauseous, I am no longer vomiting, and I am no longer salivating. The spitting has ended. Yes! I finally feel regular. Well, I don't feel regular. I feel very pregnant. But I'm not spitting in a cup every 2 seconds. I can talk to you guys and you can see my face, and I'm not constantly spitting, And so I am just like so overjoyed that that is over. God bless you women who have to deal with that nausea for the whole 9 months. I just pray that the Lord just spared me. I did my time. And let me just enjoy the rest of my pregnancy. So, this week has been very eventful. But first, we're gonna see what's going on with baby this week. And this is according to Baby Center, of course. This week, the baby now weighs about 3/4 of a pound and is an approximately 10.5 inches long, about the size of a carrot. You may soon feel like she's practicing martial arts as her initial fluttering movements turn into full-fledged kicks and nudges, and I have been getting just all of that. She has been kicking me, moving around, and it's like now that she's gotten the hang of kicking, it's like, okay, boom, that's all I feel is just like, just kicks all the time. You may also discover a pattern to her activity as you get to know her better. In other developments, your baby's eyebrows and eyelids are present now, and if you're having a girl, which I am, her vagina has begun to form as well. And so I'm just so overjoyed and so happy and grateful that Viola is growing and she's moving. I'm trying to get used to her moving as much as she's moving now. It's just like, oh man, it's just a real awesome thing. Like, this kid does not stop. I had a doctor's appointment on Tuesday this week, and thank God they didn't take any blood this time. And they just checked me, make sure I'm still waiting to do the freaking anatomy scan. I plan to get it done next month because my old insurance does not run out until the end of April. And so in order for my new insurance to cover the cost of the anatomy scan, I have to wait until my old insurance runs out, because one insurance is just stupidness. But y'all know how insurance companies are, so you just have to wait it out, and then I'll be able, because my doctor's like, I need that anatomy scan. So, excuse me, y'all. So, I'm definitely gonna get that done as soon as possible, and we're hoping that we can record while we do the anatomy scan. See if my husband get that day off, but with the way my appointments are happening, it's like I'm gonna have to make the appointment like a few days before I go back to the doctor. So I don't know if my husband will be able to take off, but we'll see. Now, on a bad note, kind of, sort of, can you believe I fell, y'all? I fell on my stomach. Baby's okay, everything is okay, but I don't know. Let me tell y'all what happened. y'all know I have, for those who've been watching me for a while, y'all know I have cats. And I was putting water in my car. And I left the front door open because they're house cats, and so they like to sit at the edge of the door and just like, you know, like observe and look around. They really never go outside. This particular day, Monday, putting the water in my car and everything, and I happened to see a stray cat run across my door. And when the cat ran across my door, my cat darted to chase the other cat. And just out of instinct, when I turned to run, I was like, no, don't run after the cat, to get my cat. I turned, and I promise you, it was just like Humpty Dumpty. I had a great fall, honey. I just went, ooh, like I had no control over myself. It was just like, and y'all gonna see my belly shot, honey. I am protruding right now. And so all of the weight that was in the front, I just, as soon as I turned around, I darted around, and I just went tumbling down, honey. And I was just so like, I was so upset, I was crying. I was on the phone with my dad when that happened. And I was just so like panicky because I was like, oh my God, I fell on my belly. And I'm not gonna lie, for the past few months I've been having like nightmares about being kicked in the stomach and crazy stuff, and fears about that. Like I'm like super protective over my abdomen area because that's where my little baby's at. And so by me falling on my stomach, I was just so pissed at myself. And I was just like, why would you do that? You know how they are. They see other cats and they just, so that was my bad. And so when I went to the doctor that Tuesday, I didn't know that there was no bleeding. I just scraped my knee a little bit, and it didn't break the skin or anything, but I just scratched it a little bit. And I told my doctor, he was just like, you have to understand that your balance is off, and you can't, like, you know, I understand that you couldn't really control, you know, how your body reacts, but you have to be very, very, very careful because pregnant women, you know, fall very, very easily. And he was just like, please don't do that again. And so whenever I come home, like today I went grocery shopping, and so I have to have the door open so I can go back and forth and put the stuff up. I locked them in the bedroom. I locked their behinds in the bedroom because I just don't want to deal with that situation, having to chase behind them if a bird or a stray cat runs by and I have to chase behind them, because I am in no shape to run after nothing. But all is well, I'm fine. And even that day, later on that day, I was poking Viola to get her to move, and when I poked her, she was like, leave me alone, mommy. So she moved, and she moved out of the way. So I was like, okay, she's fine. And then when I went to the doctor, he checked, and she's fine. No bleeding, no nothing. And it was just a really, really hard lesson for me to learn that I have to be extra careful, with myself. So aside from all of that, this week I took a breastfeeding class. And let me tell y'all, that breastfeeding class was the most informative breastfeeding teaching, I guess you can say, for lack of a better way to say this, that I've ever had, because I've looked at so many YouTube videos about breastfeeding. I've watched tons of other YouTubers that have children, and it's just, when I took the breastfeeding class, it's just like everything became so clear to me. The lady who was teaching the class, she was so patient. She really explained everything to me. And I mean, she was just so, she was really good at what she does. And I promise you, when I left that place, I felt like empowered. It was just, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous about it, because you hear a lot of stories about women saying that babies don't latch, they get engorged. You hear all the horror stories, but nobody really sits down and say what makes them successful at it. And so the teacher, she was telling me about the different positions, how to latch them on, and she gave me her number to where she'll be at. So as soon as I have Viola, Sorry, y'all. This camera turned off on me while I was talking. So yeah, as I was saying, the breastfeeding specialist, she gave me her number, her on-call number. So when I have Viola, she can be, if I need any assistance, she'll be more than available to assist me. And I can come in any time after she's born. And she has a private room in the back where she coaches mothers on how to properly breastfeed. Because she's really, really adamant about teaching us the right way so that we don't have any problems, because she made it very clear that breastfeeding should not hurt, it should not be uncomfortable, it should be it should be a smooth process, and if it's not, somebody's doing something wrong, either you or the baby's doing something wrong. So I'm so grateful. And it's so funny because she gave me this little card to take to the hospital when I have Viola, and it's just so cute. It says, just say no. No to formula, no to pacifier, no to bottles. I'm learning to breastfeed. This is what she gave me, this card. I thought it was just so cute. Just say no. But on that note, just briefly, I'm all for breastfeeding. I plan to exclusively breastfeed, but I am not like completely opposed to supplementing with formula. I'm not gonna be a fanatic about it because anything can happen, and I try to live in reality. And things may go the right way, things may not, and so I will be prepared with some formula just in case something happens and I cannot fully breastfeed. I have no problem with breastfeeding, but I will have a plan B just in case, because my whole purpose is I just want a happy baby. I don't want to be up all night with a hollering and screaming hungry baby because my milk is acting stupid. You feel what I'm saying? So I'll definitely pump and try to get it going and everything, but in the meantime, Viola gotta eat. And if she's anything like her father, if she don't eat, ain't nobody gonna be happy. So, and I will be giving her a pacifier. I don't see anything wrong with giving babies pacifiers. And so yeah, just, our personal decision. You don't have to agree. Whatever you choose to do with your child is your business. And so I'm just, sharing with you all. Onto, I've gotten questions about cloth diapering. Now, for our family, cloth diapering is not ideal because we live in an apartment. And I don't have a washer nor a dryer, which means I have to ride to the wash house, to the laundromat to wash. So unfortunately, cloth diapering is not, it's not going to be for us. I would love to do it. I would love to try it out to see how it works, but it'll be, and with this so much going on, will be going on after I have her, I just don't want to deal with it. And so it's just a personal choice. I don't oppose it. People who do it, I mean, kudos to you. Great. I'm really, really happy for you. But for our family, we will be doing disposable diapers. And so, the only symptom that I've been having so far this week is I've been having issues sleeping because my sinuses have been acting up, irritating. I lay down, I just feel like I can't breathe. My nose is stuffed up. Viola likes to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and kick the hell out of me. And I wake up 3 o'clock in the morning starving. And I don't want to eat because I don't want to, gain too much weight. Because I've lost 30 pounds. I lost 30 pounds in my first trimester. Thus far, I've gained back 13 of those 30 pounds that I lost. So my doctor's like, just slow and steady. And he only wants, so just, slow and steady. Don't do too much. I know you're not nauseated anyway. I don't mean, but it's just, I'm just trying to do what I have to do. I'm not overeating. I'm eating really, really well. And it's just, I don't know. It's my body type. I don't know. I'm not blaming it on anybody. It ain't that big of a deal to me. But I will definitely, with the exercising that I'll be doing on a regular basis, hopefully it will balance out. But, in pregnancy you do gain weight, and that's just how it is. It's not a big deal. And so as long as I keep on a good regimen with my eating, I think I'll be fine. The other new symptom that I've had is my belly has been itching. Oh my goodness, just itching, and it's just it is something that, and I've heard a lot of people buy all these expensive different creams, oils, and pastes and stuff. And at the moment when I first started to get all the itching in my belly, the only thing that I know that worked for itching is Vaseline. So I took a big old slab of Vaseline and I rub it all over my stomach, and the itching stopped. So just regular petroleum jelly, nothing fancy, nothing expensive. After I take a shower at night, I have my husband rub, because my belly's so big now, it's just I try to get all the crevices, honey. And I don't have, he said my stretch mark, because I can't see my stretch marks, because my daughter is still in my pelvis, which means she's comfortable there and she's growing there. So I am protruding out. My lower belly is growing outward. Instead of me having my entire belly round, my lower stomach is just poked all the way out, because she's in my pelvis and that's where she's growing. So I itch at the bottom of my belly. And so I've been lathering myself, honey. I like a turkey child, I just base that thing. I don't care about stretch marks, because I don't care about stretch marks. It is what it is. I don't have any tattoos. That's considered, my tattoo. That's my badge, my badge, my stamp of motherhood, And I just take care of them. That's all I do. It ain't no big thing to me. I wasn't skinny before I was pregnant, so it ain't that big of a deal. And I have this regimen, even as a heavyset person, where I don't really too much do lotion, because lotion, my skin drinks lotion, and it'll be just as ashy as ever. I ain't put on nothing. So I have been, for the past few years, I always oil myself down with baby oil, and that's been working great. Even though I'm a heavy set woman, I don't have stretch marks, because I lather myself, after I bathe, I lather myself with baby oil. And I use the petroleum jelly on my belly now, and I'm cool with it. So that's just it. So today I got my first Charlie horse cramp. Oh my gosh. I guess because I was doing so much today. Today was I always dread grocery shopping day, because it's just I have to walk and stand in line for a long time. Y'all know Walmart line is so long, and then you try to go early in the morning and the dummies only have one register open. So it was just so many people in Walmart this morning, and I was just standing in line for damn ever. And so I went to the meat store, because that's just what we do. Meat is cheaper at the meat store, so we go to the meat. I went to the meat store, then I went to Walmart, and I was in line for forever. And so then when I got home, I put all the groceries up, and as I was putting the groceries up, I was cleaning the refrigerator. I was just doing the most. Then I was scrubbing down the stove, sweeping up. I just did so much, and I think my legs was just done. So when I finally laid down and I woke up, and I moved my leg, I got this huge cramp. I haven't had a Charlie horse cramp in years. So it was pretty painful, but it subsided. It subsided quickly. So, man, can y'all believe how fast this pregnancy is going? I'm baffled. I'm in a race, because we've been trying to find a place to have our baby shower, and unfortunately Violet is coming during the months where everybody's graduating, and all that. So hotels are charging ridiculous amounts of money because of the season that we want to have it. We want to have it in June, and so we're trying to find a place. We're probably gonna end up having it at the damn park, because they want thousands and thousands of dollars, and I'm just not trying to spend that kind of money on no baby shower. I'm so sorry, You know, I'm not. You know, we're trying to think of like restaurants and stuff because they have restaurants that. Sorry again, y'all. This thing keeps shutting off on me. Anyway, yeah, they have restaurants where we live where they have like halls, like separate like spaces on the side where you could have like private gatherings and stuff like that. So husband and I, we're gonna check out those things next weekend to see, you know, what is the most reasonable price and what we can book, you know. And so that's just what it is gonna be, you know. And our last resort is the park because it's gonna be summertime and everything. But you know, it's just this. That's the season. You know, when you don't have kids, you don't realize that, you know, certain months they have prom and, you know, graduation and stuff. And so a lot of those, you know, wonderful hall spaces are booked in advance, or people are raising their prices because, you know, folks are looking for spaces to have certain events and stuff for that time of year. So, you know, we just got to do what we got to do because we got to celebrate Vala, you know. She's our miracle. So we definitely want to celebrate her, and everybody that I know that knows I am expecting has been just like Facebooking me, calling me, are you having a baby shower? You better have a baby shower. You know, so I'm like the last of the women in my group that I've grown up with, you know, whether it be high school, church, or whatever, that's having a baby. Everybody else has started families, have had family, you know, have little ones already, and I'm like the last person. Everybody's been waiting on me to have a baby, so it's gonna be really. She's gonna be so spoiled. She's gonna be so spoiled because she's gonna have so much like stuff because people have been waiting forever for me to get pregnant, you know. So I'm like super excited about that. But that's pretty much it, you know, for week 21. And we bought some more stuff. I don't know if we showed y'all. We bought some more. I know I showed last week. We bought her this little newborn sleeper. I thought it was cute. My husband despises anything with pink in it, so I had to, like, you know, I really want this, you know. And we got this little jumper. Ooh. We got this little jumper. Not a jumper, but it's like a, yeah, it's a jumper. And it's cute. My husband picked this out because it wasn't pink and he liked it, so. And then crap. Okay. I'm trying to tell the child clothes already. And then we bought we got her some headband bows, you know, for her little outfits, and they pretty much match everything that we purchased thus far. We got the gray one and all these different wonderful colors and stuff, so I was really happy that we found some headbands that goes with pretty much everything that we purchased for her so far. And last but not least, we got a baby book. See, it's so cute. The baby first memory book says our baby girl. So I got this, so you know, I can't really start filling it out until she gets here. But as far as like putting like her sonogram pictures, a picture of me, you know, when I was expecting, which I'll wait till the baby shower because I'll be looking good, you know. So I'll wait till the baby shower when I take pictures at the baby shower, and then I'll put those pictures in this book here. But while I'm in the hospital, bored or whatever, well, I probably won't be bored, but you know, while I'm in the hospital, I'll fill that stuff out, and it goes up to 5 years old. So yeah, so far so good. I'm just like trucking along, slow motion. You know, I can't really move as fast as I used to move. But if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, I'm going to do a quick belly shot so you can see my protrusion. And I have not bought any maternity clothes yet because there isn't a, I would like to, but my clothes fit. So it's like, why waste money when you don't have to? So y'all come on, let me show y'all little Viola, how she's growing. See? 21 weeks, this is my top stomach. It's starting to round out, but my lower belly is like, boop. It's like protruding. This is the front. Can't see because I got on black, but dark blue. But yeah, this is how much I protrude. So I'll talk to you guys next week. God's will likes last. Peace.